Hi, Annie here with a quick tip that you may have seen in different retail stores as you've gone shopping. When you go to write a check or sign your credit card receipt, you'll have a pen with a flower on top. I can show you one of these as an example. There's probably a little container next to the cash register. Anyway, I thought I would show you how I use silk flowers, which would probably be discarded or maybe used for something else, but I've got this whole box full of flowers that have just either fallen off or we didn't use the whole stem or something like that. This is a way to use those up, and so I thought I'd quickly show you how to do that. What you'll need is the silk flower top and some wire. Looks like I've got 24 gauge here. Corsage tape or stem wrap, called a couple different things. Wire cutters to cut your wire. And then you need a heat source to heat up your wire. I like to just use a little candle. This is a piece of broken off candle that we reuse that as well. So let me just get set up here and I will show you quickly how you can do that. It's really easy and it's a fun way to keep track of your pens. They don't tend to walk out the door when they've got a big flower on top of them. So I usually accidentally carry the pen with me wherever I go. So this is a way to prevent that if you need to. So I've set my little recorder up here so you can see all the equipment and hopefully you can see it from where we are. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've got this little flower here and you can see the end of it. It's not long enough that we could just put it on the pen and start wrapping the stem wrap around it. It would be too short. You can see compared to my thumb now, it's pretty small. So what I'm going to do is take the wire, and actually, I don't want a very long one, so I'm going to cut this. So it's probably about 4 inches long to 5 inches long. It could actually be a little bit shorter. And you're just going to stick the end of the wire in the flame. You don't need to do it very long. It gets hot pretty quickly. And then you slide it through the plastic of the stem. Now, if you pause at all with the wire, it probably won't go all the way through. You kind of have to do that part quickly so that the wire stays hot, because it cools down pretty quickly, which is nice for your fingers, but you kind of have to just go for it. Don't hesitate. And then just bend it down. Okay. And I've got my pen here. This is just the end of it. And actually I'm going to use one of these that I've already taped. Now you wouldn't have to wrap the tape around the stem first. You could just put the bare wire on the pen, but I like to give it an extra level of security because I don't want my customers who use these pens to poke their fingers with that wire. So I'm just going to extend it up just a little bit. And if you've not used this stem wrap before, what you want to do is put your first one on there and you're going to twist, but you're going to pull as you're twisting. So you can get it nice and firm, because this tape stretches as you use it. And then I'm just going to get a good seal on there. Voila, there you have it. A nice decorative pen that makes you stop and notice. Hopefully that was helpful. It's a little tip that you can try at home. And as always, if you have any questions, please email me at anniesmainstreetfloral.com. My website address, www.annies, that's ANNIES, mainstreetfloral.com. All spelled out, anniesmainstreetfloral.com. Thanks. Have a great day.